Hello and welcome to TeamSport Stockton once again. And this is going to be a grid started race. Woohoo! Finally, I was waiting for one for absolute ages. Oh, and by the way, you might see some brand new skill in me today compared to my other videos, and that's because I was watching the lap guide. So you can find that in the description below. But other than that, after I adjust the pedals and after I sit down, let's just get into the race. And we pull out of the pits to go into the grid spot, which is number 1 for me because I done pole position on the other sessions. I think I'm in second, but here's what I said to the marshal.
The seat's too far backwards, like forward as well.
Yep, my seat was way too far forward, and I give him a thumbs up saying I'm alright. Alright, here we go now. Here comes the marshal. And he's going to give us instructions on how to see for the starting lights. Okay, here we go. This is going to be my very first grid started race. Let's see how this goes. And green light, and away we go. And I immediately defend coming out of the first corner, despite being a total idiot. And unfortunately, I didn't keep the lead for very long because there's someone on my inside, and they do a switchback on me, but somebody bumps me from behind, and I ended up doing that in order to make sure that I wasn't getting bumped again. Here's someone on my outside there, inside what I mean, but then I managed to shut it out before they even got the overtake. So yeah, let's see how this goes. And the leader would be absolutely funny by pulling away from me. I take that corner there, nice and tight, but of course I bogged down there. And now all I have to do is try again on him. So I'll give you more updates as soon as I can. And the leader has gone into the distance. I take this hairpin here coming out of turn 5, nice and tight. And yeah, he's a million miles away now. And yeah, I'll explain to you how to do the track in a bit. But for now, let's see what this can offer. And coming across the line, it's a turn 1 going into a hairpin, then a downstairs leading to another hairpin at turn 2. And at turn 3, it's this left apex, followed by this right apex here. You want to make sure you lift here. And then at turn 4, you want to make sure you clip that. Turn 5, you want to make sure not to clip that hairpin because it can lose time. Up the ramp into turn 6, this hairpin over here. Turn 7 is a big S. And turn 9, it's a big S there, leads to the start finish line. So that's the whole track explained. And it would be long before somebody was behind me. And yeah, I wasn't actually kidding when I took this corner here, and yep, there's the guy in the blue and black racing suit. He just barges straight past me, and yeah, he just flies off into the distance. So yeah, I was hoping to get some back market traffic, and I take that corner there really daft because I was defending again. So I think I was defending, I can't remember, but I felt a few bumps and I was thinking, great, it's the leader again who used about 20. So I had to go defensive. I passed all these points here, you can tell there because I've scuffed up the exit there. We're coming into this corner. And yeah, the second position there, he's just flying off into the distance and I get bumped from behind. I wonder who it is. And I meet my unfortunate fate again because this is kart 10 here who overtook me there, and kart 17 here who for some reason got the yellow wristband on his suit. Yeah, don't question me about that. But regardless of that, this was a fun session, and yeah, yeah, I can't get over that still. I still cannot get over that. I just bump him into the back there, and he just veers off into the distance. I'm going to try again on him again, so he gets a really scuffed up exit coming out of turn 5 there. And yeah, he does the exact same thing coming at turn 6. And yeah, the chase is still on. And yeah, he gets a scuffed up exit there coming out of turn 9. Through turn 1, he gets a scuffed up exit there. I try to make a move here, but I'm still a bit hesitant. He goes for a much wider exit coming out of turn 2. And yeah, I get really scuffed up exit there coming out of that corner, but you know, I'm still at the back of him. And yep, he's still making his corner exits really, really dumb. He gets a really tight exit, a good tight exit there coming out of turn 5. And at turn 6, he scuffs up the exit again. And yeah, I stick my nose in here. But then I don't get the momentum to overtake. And the battle is still on. And I have to catch up to him again because he's trying to veer off into the distance just like the others, but I managed to, yeah, just when I say that, I scuff up the exit coming out of that corner. And now all I'm trying to do here, he just done it again. All I have to do here is try to catch up to car number 3 here and overtake him. That is my goal. If I pass this goal, I'll be surprised because honestly, he's just veering off again. And yeah, here comes another car behind me, so I have to defend again. So, yep. I sent it round the outside of car number 3 here, but he's on my inside, and I just block him off before he could re-overtake. And that's my personal goal achieved, because that was one of the goals I wanted to do that session. So I was dead surprised about that. And we've caught up the car 6 here. And yeah, there's the leader again. Oh my god. He just lapped me twice. And I don't know how he does it. There's car 6 here. Always being dead fast. And I just accidentally do the side of him there. And now he's just giving way into the distance. And I have to catch up to him. Whoever it was that session. And hopefully I can overtake them before the session ends, because this was a 20-minute race because of the grid start. But otherwise, I have to overtake car number 6. I'm actually right on their bumper here. Hoping to get like a scuffed up exit there. I stick my nose in, and I just made the overtake for that corner. And I just shut it out there. So now, all I have to do now is try to catch up to somebody else again. And god, I almost got on the exit there, but I actually did. And now, let's just try to get some hot laps in. And yeah, here we go. Right, I'm going to give you the quick version of this track layout. Starting with the start-finish line. It goes to a turn 1 hairpin, which then leads to a down ramp. For the down ramp, there's a turn 2 hairpin there. And then there's a left and right apex here, turn 3 and 4. So this is the right hand apex, and then yeah, turn 5 is this like apex type thing, like chicane, and then turn 6 is this hairpin. Turn 7 is that, I think, I can't remember what the track was. Turn 6 is this hairpin. I said turn 6 twice, I don't know why. Turn 7 and 8 on that right apex, and then turns 9 and 9 goes through there, and that's the start finish line. Sorry for the mistakes. I'm extremely tired. I don't know why, because and I think somebody's binned it. No, it's the checkered flag, I believe. So that's why I slowed down a lot there. And yeah, I'll give you the explanation what TeamSport Stockton is. TeamSport Stockton opened in 2019, and yeah, it closed for a certain amount of time because people were reporting getting sick whilst karting. And yeah, that's the checkered flag. And I'll start my slow walking pace into the pit lane now, and I'll give you my closing thoughts on that session. I want to pack up the car, of course. And I don't have time for that because it's the end of the session. So I loved the session, I loved it. Thank you, bye now.